Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now today is Tuesday the 16th of December, and Tuesday means a weekly reset in Destiny, but the 16th, the reason I'm calling out the date is because the 16th marks the return of the Iron Banner. The Iron Banner is back again, and with it comes Lord Saladin and all of his challenges, his bounties, and a chance for you to get some more Iron Banner gear. So what I'm going to do is run over to the Lord Saladin himself and show you what's new. For the most part, everything you kind of sort of like know and love about the Iron Banner is still here, but there are a few changes that you're going to want to sort of note. So, speak to Lord Saladin himself. First up, you will notice that on the left hand side, if you gained any reputation in the past, then that is now back down to 0. Bungie mentioned last time that if people have spent time ranking up in the Iron Banner, then when it comes around again, if they're already at max rank, then there's very little incentive for them to go back. What they really wanted was for the Iron Banner to be, say, a community event where everybody comes together for a short period of time and kind of, plays Crucible together, works together, does a load of cool things together, and then obviously at the end of that, you've got your rank, and next time around you do it all over again. So this time, and going forward, anytime you complete the Iron Banner, and then Lord Saladin leaves the tower, when he next comes back, your rank will be reset to 0. So, if you do want to get any gear, you are going to have to start grinding, and you are going to have to start working your way back up again, but let's take a look at what he's got. So first up, he still has his usual array of bounties. Unfortunately, these are still the same as they always are. It would be nice to get a bit more variety, but once again, you have earned 10,000 XP while competing in the Iron Banner, should I say. Defeat 10 Guardians with close quarters melee attacks. Defeat 10 Guardians without dying while completing an Iron Banner tournament. Defeat 20 Guardians with auto rifle headshots. 5 headshot sprees. And the last one, which is defeat 10 Guardians with machine gun headshots. So they are your bounties. Gather them and they will give you reputation towards the Iron Banner. Then at the bottom, as always, you have the buff, the tempering buff, which means that this becomes more effective the later in the week that you use it. So for example, if you don't get a chance to play until the weekend and you use it on Saturday, this will give you a greater XP gain and a greater XP kind of like multiplier than it would if you were to, say, use it today on the Tuesday. So, that is still in place. If, like me, you have some coins left over from last time, then you can still use them this time around. A Medallion of Iron, they are coins you get by, if you lose a match of the Iron Banner and you stay in, as opposed to, rage quitting, then when you go on to win a future match, this will then turn into reputation. So what you're doing is you're carrying potential rep. Now, I already covered that the last time, so you probably already know that, but the things you're going to want to see are these. Now, Lord Saladin's gear goes up to Light 33, and that is the same as the Vanguard and the Vendor gear, the Crucible gear, or the Faction gear, which means using some of his gear, you can now get to level 31. Again, he obviously still only sells the boots and the gloves right here, but if you use them, they can form part of your overall gear set. So you have your boots. First one carry more ammo for auto rifles, second one carry more ammo for scout rifles, then you have your gauntlets. Increase reload speed for auto rifles and causing damage with a melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown, and also increase reload speed with scout rifles, causing damage with a grenade reduces your melee cooldown. If you want to take a look at these, obviously these are only for the hunter, but if you want to take a look at these, then these are the legs. I've never really been a massive fan of these, so I'm not really going to bother going after them, but this is still another option. The one thing I do really like about Destiny right now is that there is more variety now. Before, if you wanted to be level 31, everybody had to have the Vault of Glass gear, which means every Guardian basically looked the same, all bar their, say, shader or whatever kind of like exotic they chose to use. Whereas at least now you've got the ability to kind of get to level 31 through Vanguard gear, through Crucible gear, through Faction gear, and now a combination of, that Raid and Iron Banner gear. So they are the options for this. Obviously the weapons now go up to 331 attack. So you've got EFRIDEET'S Spear, which is the legendary sniper rifle. So if we take a quick look at that, then the key perks for this one, scan over to the left, you've got Surplus. Expect to find more ammo for this weapon. I don't quite know why it started glowing orange. That's kind of cool. If that's an effect, then I'll go with it. If I can get an orange sniper rifle, maybe it's worth it. And also Firefly. Precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode. It deals solar damage, so again this will be useful in Crota's End Raid, given that you can use it to take down the shields of the wizards. Then moving over to the auto rifle, SILIMAR'S Wrath. First up you have Counterbalance. This weapon has increased stability. Then you have Glass Half Full. The bottom half of each magazine causes additional damage. So these are the guns that you can buy. They're pretty expensive. Everything is sort of like Glimmer this time around, so they will set you back a fair bit, but that's not too bad. If you want to know how to farm Glimmer, then be sure to go over to the channel. I've got a couple of sort of like really good farming places for you, so make sure you go and check those out. But otherwise, then you've got your usual array of, class emblem, your shader. I have this one. Not really a massive fan of it, although it doesn't look so bad on the new kind of Dark Below gear. Another emblem, the cape. I still haven't actually got this, but again, I'm not really a massive fan of it, to be honest. And then lastly, you have the gold spiral shader. So that is pretty much all you need to know. Just sort of like this time around that the gear has a higher light stat, so it will then get you to a higher level. your reputation has been reset, and obviously he is now back again for the rest of the week. So that is all you really need to know. The other thing is that in future versions, Bungie have still spoken about they do want to change the way that you do gain XP towards sort of like Lord Saladin's rank, but for the time being it does still seem to adopt the same kind of formula, so I imagine we'll probably see that in maybe the new year. But for the time being, he's now here, so if you want to go and do anything, if you want to go and do any Iron Banner, you can now go and jump to the Director, select it from the left hand side or from the Crucible, and then you can begin your Iron Banner matches. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you haven't checked on today, then make sure you jump on and you will find all the stuff you need. If you did find this helpful, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the like button and show your support. It does really help me out, and obviously don't forget to subscribe for daily gaming videos. Drop a comment down below, let me know if you're going to be taking part in the Iron Banner and if there's anything particular you're after. And once again, thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.